Alrighty then, it's time to get this party started right quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again. Facebook viewers, let's rev it up as we get on to 93.5 FM in 15 seconds. Just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. My only thing that I'm asking you right this second is to actually share the page that you're watching on with us right now. Just share that page with as many friends that you may have. Would love for you to share in groups, share on pages here on Facebook. Let them know the show is about immigration, personal injury, and more from the law firm PPID, Pollack, Isaac, and Masico. The man who made all of this happen, no, it's not me. His name is Adam Handler. He's the case handler. He's the most celebrated personal injury attorney, ladies and gentlemen, in this hemisphere, on this radio station, in the Northeast corridor of the United States when it comes to Caribbeans and other immigrants. He's a powerful man. He's very humble. He's very honest. He's very straightforward, but he's a beast. He's a shark. He's the hot stepper. He's the case handler when he's in court. He loves being in front of a jury. He loves being in court. And that's the reason why most people in the tri-state area goes to Adam Handler, the top personal injury attorney when it comes to accidents. And make no mistake, he's with a firm that was born and built up on immigration. Hence the reason why I have the most powerful immigration attorneys on my radio program, Link Up Radio. We've got the General, Alan E.K., with decades of experience in immigration. I have yet to hear a question that stumps this man. Then we also have the Maverick. I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, that there is absolutely no other immigration out there, I'm disclaiming it, that has the capacity to actually handle specific cases such as people who have been put in removal proceedings, people who have major issues with their case. He will tell you spot on, straight on, whether or not you have a case or not, or if you should just lie under the radar, fly under the radar. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the attorneys. Let's welcome my colleague and co-pilot, the case handler, Adam Handler, to his show. Adam, pleasant day to you, man. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, man. How's everybody doing out there? 93.5 FM listeners, good morning to you. Facebook followers, Instagram followers, how are you? It is Monday, January 25th, 2021. The sun is shining, the weather is sweet. I'm here to move your dancing feet. You are absolutely correct, Squeeze. I am your boy, your attorney, your case handler, and we are so happy that you're here with us each and every day at 9:30 a.m. on 93.5 FM and also streaming to our social media platforms. We're here as attorneys simply to let you know that we are here wanting to help you. We're here ready to help you. We are here to get you the best possible result no matter the type of legal problem you have. We're not expecting anybody at this specific second to be getting into an accident. Of course, it does happen. We have had people say, I was listening to your show and I got rear-ended on the highway, but it rarely happens. But we're here just to let you know who we are, what we do, and how we do it. And as I say all the time, we can't say we're the best, but I'll say we're exceptional. And we do exceptional legal work because we actually care. And we are actually the attorneys working on your file, which are two very important things that you want in a lawyer. You want, number one, an attorney that cares about your file more than just a number, cares about your file like your family. And you also want an attorney that's actually going to work on your case, not just bring your case in and hand it off to somebody that you've never met before or never heard from before or have no idea what their results, what their track record for results is. And that's what sets our firm apart from most other law firms out there, that we are exceptional attorneys who will be working on your file. You want the case handler, you get the case handler. You want the general, you get the general. You want the maverick, you get the maverick. You want the maestro, you get the maestro. All you got to do is call our number, 844-774-3529, or easy to remember, 844-PPID law, 844-PPID law. Every day, dozens of people are calling, asking their legal questions, setting up those consultations, retaining our services when they do need our help, either for personal injury or immigration. And we're so grateful and we're so happy. Certainly, you guys out there are the community that have embraced me nearly my entire 17-year career. And you are the community that I've embraced back. A lot of people say, hey, handler, why don't you market to this community or market to that community? Well, it's been such a beautiful marriage between myself and the Caribbean community that why mess with a good thing? And as you say, Squeeze, and as all the DJs on this radio station have said in the past, I am the most celebrated attorney with respect to personal injury on this radio station. I am the longest running attorney on this radio station, and we're happy to do it because we certainly understand that when you are faced with a legal issue, it can be very, very stressful. You don't know where to turn, who to trust. Maybe you're just in this country only a few months and you get into that accident. Or maybe you're in this country just a few months and you need all of a sudden to adjust your immigration status. You may not know anybody in this country at all, let alone an attorney. And the message we're trying to get out to you folks that we've been saying for nearly 2 decades now is that we are attorneys that care. We are attorneys that you can trust and you can come to. All you have to do, though, is give us that call, 844-774-3529, 844-PPID Law. PPID are the initials of our firm. I'm down with PPID. Nelson's down with PPID. General Alan K is down with PPID. I guess the only person I should be asking right now is Squeeze. Are you down with PPID?
Come on, man. I got my sweats on. I'm down with PPID. You know me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, this show is definitely about law. And I love working with top attorneys, man. All right? As we would say in the street, geeks it. But let's jump right into it. We got Alan, we got Nelson. I wanted to touch a little bit on immigration. And once again, folks, remember, you can ask your questions by simply placing them on Facebook. My page is David Squeeze Annakie. Adam's page is the case handler. PPID, the firm's page is just that, PPID. Just type in Pollack. It will pop up. We got tons of questions that we want to ask of the attorneys today. As you place them there, we'll definitely take care of you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the phone number for the firm, any kind of legal issues that you may have, dial this number, 844-774-3529. Many of you have hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, and I give you the number. I am not the one to answer the question. Nelson, you'd be amazed. Alan, you'd be amazed how many immigration questions I get. I'm like, yo, my name is not Nelson. My name is not Alan. It's not Conrad. My name is David Squeeze Annakie. I'm just the CEO of the Link Up Media Group of companies. That's all I am. All I do is hold the steering wheel sometimes when Adam is not hogging it, I had to put in a Conrad in there, So that's what I am. So once again, folks, immigration, personal injury, dial the number 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Nelson, I'm going to ask you to lead it off before we jump over to Alan E.K. What do you have to say on immigration? What do you have to say about what's happening right now as things unfold? Because I know Alan E.K., our attorney, has a lot to say.
Well, I think it's a new day. We have a new administration, a lot of positive things in the pipeline. They put a pause on deportations for the next 100 days. I'm sure Alan will elaborate on that. And a good thing, I wake up feeling refreshed, feeling rejuvenated, get into the office. And again, I'm not necessarily speaking with colleagues and discussing what our president tweeted last night. It's completely different. It actually feels like we're getting back to normal, whatever that may be at this time. But again, good things happening. Obviously we're up and running. We are still processing cases for clients. We are still taking on new clients. Very busy, thank God.
And that's beautiful. Once again, the firm, PPID, that's the voice of Nelson Madrid. That's one of the top immigration attorneys at the firm in New York City at 225 Broadway, with offices in Peekskill that's open. The one in Brooklyn is not open yet, but more to come on that. Once again, 844-774-3529. We have a mega PPID law forum that's coming up on the 5th. Yes, on the 5th of February at 6 p.m. on 93.5 FM on Zoom. If you'd like to be one of the hundreds of people that will be asking questions, participating, make sure you go to Eventbrite and type in PPID Law Forum. If you go to Eventbrite, type that in, it will pop up, register, be a part of it, bring your family members, bring your friends, bring everybody to be a part of that mega super forum. We have special guests, celebrities, and more. And of course, you know, it starts with the celebrities of the attorneys at the firm, such as the Adam Handlers, the Annakies, the Nelson Madrid. So make sure you become a part of that major PPID law forum. Bring all your questions, tell everybody to log on, everybody in your respective countries that you originated from, tell them that we're doing this super law forum brought to you by PPID. And once again, go to eventbrite.com, type in PPID law, it will pop up. Just register. It's absolutely 100% free. The forum is free. We're giving away iPads, all compliments of Adam Handler and the firm. All right? iPads. I said it, plural. Okay, getting him in trouble. So make sure you join us. February the 5th. It's a Friday. It's 6 p.m. It will be on 93.5 FM. It will be on Zoom. You must register to be a part of it, to participate, to join the conversation, speaking with all of these attorneys. Bring your questions on personal injury, real estate law, immigration, family law, criminal, defense, and more. Once again, February the 5th, 6 p.m., 93.5 FM, Zoom. If you want to find out how to join that, go to eventbrite.com, type in PPID law. Or on the Facebook page, just click on that link and you can register. I want everyone to register. All my friends are registering. I want everyone to register. You want to find out more, you want to ask questions, be a part of that mega PPID law forum. I call it a town hall meeting. Let's jump right to it right now. Annakie, batter up. You are up. You are one of the most experienced immigration attorneys that I've ever met. As a matter of fact, you are the most experienced immigration attorney I have ever met.
Hold on, David. Hold on. Remember, him and Conrad are contemporaries, right? So I think they've been practicing for pretty much the same amount of time. So I don't know if I necessarily agree with that statement, but Alan does have a lot of experience.
And the connections. My goodness gracious.
Yeah.
You know, he's got the links, as you say, right, Squeeze?
Yes, he got the links. Annakie has got the links. So what better firm to come to than the one that's got the man with the links? He's the man that can shoot an email out, he gets a response very quickly. Pick up the phone call, he gets an answer very quickly to find out what's going on with your case.
And again, just real quick to that point, you know, when I said earlier in the show, we're practicing attorneys, that not only comes from experience, but that also comes from being a practicing attorney. You know, if you're just sitting in listen, there's plenty of lawyers out there that sit in their office and you know, don't actually practice law. Maybe they focus on marketing, maybe they focus on the operations of their practice, which, you know, God bless them. That's all good. But when you're a practicing attorney, when you're in court, when you're walking the streets, when you're meeting with clients, when you're, you know, visiting with, AJs, and that's when you really do, you know, develop those bonds, develop those relationships. And when your head is in the game, you know, the game is just easier for you to play. So that's a credit to Alan for not only being a great attorney, but also just being a practicing attorney, you know, that's involved in immigration practice, immigration law, and knowing the people in the important places. That is an excellent thing to be able to claim.
Absolutely. And that's the reason why we have this forum here. Well said, Adam Handler, my personal injury attorney when it comes to accidents. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you keep it locked in. 9:30 a.m. each and every single weekday mornings. And of course, on the weekends between 6 and 8 and 10 and 2, 6 and 8 on Saturdays and 10 and 2 on Sundays. You will hear a lot about the law firm PPID. No, we're not some generic dude that's at the top of the hour. We're literally on every day for a length of time, answering questions and helping you in multiple areas. All right. Once again, PPID is all you will need. 60 solid years cannot be wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Let's kick it over to the man with the links. Let's kick it over to the general. Let's kick it over to the man that we salute. Let's kick it over to the man that will give you the update as to what's happening with immigration, what's happening with Biden's executive orders, and what's to come. Let's take a listen to Annakie, as you call 844-774-3529 to store that number when you need an attorney. Annakie, the platform is all yours, man.
Okay, thank you. Let me start off by giving our viewers, listeners, some dates. January 22nd, the new policy, the 100-day pause on removal went into effect, meaning that they're not going to be removing people, deporting people for the 100 days. The only thing is they will be focusing on national security, border security, and public safety. Before, aside from that, then they're going to leave people alone. And so they will not be issuing or serving or filing notices to appear for removal proceedings. Uh, They will not be stopping people, questioning people, arresting people, deciding who to detain, who to release. This is a 100-day policy, really good thing. And it went into effect January 22. Kind of interesting that the Texas Attorney General went to court and said, oh, you can't do that. So he's trying to stop it, but right now it's in effect, this 100-day pause on removal. Okay, next date, January 26th, the virus test starts, meaning if you're coming to the United States, you have to show that you've had a virus test and you came out negative. So you've got to show proof, negative virus test before you're leaving, and that policy takes effect January 26th. Okay.
Now with that, Alan,
Yep.
from what I understand, President Biden is also going to make it that we have to do a mandatory quarantine if and when we come back into the United States, from what I understand.
Well, the idea is this: if you've taken a virus test before you came and you came out negative, you wouldn't necessarily have to be quarantined. It really depends on what your condition was, what the test showed. Now, the next date, on January 29th, the non-immigrant and immigrant visa bans that Trump put into effect should go away unless it's further extended by President Biden. January 30th, I'm expecting some major immigration action. And when that happens, we will let everybody know. Now, already President Biden has sent an immigration bill to Congress, which is called the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021, which will do a lot of really, really good things. And we'll talk about that now and in the future, but basically it has to go through Congress. So how is President Biden making changes right now? Well, changes are going to be coming right now through what's called executive action. Trump did a lot of executive action. Biden is doing it also starting from day one. And so some of the executive action will be to remove some of Trump's nasty policies, and some of the executive action, like the 100-day rule that we talked about just now, but not removing people. So that's how changes are going to come two ways. Executive action, what does that mean? It means removing some of Trump's negative policies, putting in positive policies, and then changes are going to come through legislation, through Congress, and that's a little more complicated. But as I say, I'm expecting something really important on January 30th. Now, in addition, I've mentioned this before, that on December 7th, 2020, Judge Nicholas Garifas from the District Court in Brooklyn has put in a new policy. Basically, USCIS was not really friendly to DACA applications. And so now, to qualify for DACA, if you never did it, what do you need? You never filed for DACA. You see now that they're going to be accepting new DACA applications. So if you qualify for DACA, find a lawyer, come to PPID and apply now. So Judge Garifas' decision forcing USCIS to accept DACA applications may not last forever. But what do you need to qualify for DACA? One, you must be born on or after June 15, 1981. Two, you must have come to the United States before the age of 16. Three, you have to be in the United States on June 15, 2012, and still be here. Four, no proper immigration status as of June 15, 2012. You didn't have a immigration status, a proper immigration status as of that date. 5, you must be a high school graduate, enrolled in high school, or have a GED or enrolled in a GED program, and no significant criminal record. Now, also, as of that date, December 7, 2020, USCIS will be accepting travel permit applications for people who already have DACA. That can be very useful because a lot of these people haven't seen their family at home since they were little kids. So now it's possible in certain circumstances to get travel permits, which is called a parole. And that can help a lot because if you got the travel permit, you went out, you came back, then you got married and subsequently, or even before, then you can file for adjustment of status here, get green card here. Right now, that's not possible for DACA people, although in President Biden's new Immigration Act, those people who are DACA people will have a quicker road to permanent residence and a quicker road to U.S. citizenship. Now, also, Governor Cuomo had put in a policy which basically protects you if you're going to court. If you're going to state court, you don't have to worry about federal immigration people grabbing you on the way to court, on the way back from court. But that's actually, because of the 100-day pause, you don't have to worry about that either. In addition, next, previously when your green card was expiring, they would give you a sticker in your passport. They're not doing that anymore. What's going to happen is you file for, you lost your green card's expiring, you file an I-90. Within 7 to 10 days, you get a receipt notice. Then within the receipt notice, that's going to take the place of the sticker. So you will be able to show evidence of identity, permission to, it's employment authorization, application to come, permission to come to the United States after you leave and come back when you have an expired green card, and this notice that you filed an I-90. In addition, there have been problems with the application support centers where you have to go to get fingerprinted as part of an immigration case. As of 1.3 million applications were awaiting appointments for biometrics as of mid-December. So you have to wait until they call you to go for your biometrics appointments. That's 1.3 million applications waiting for biometrics appointments. And between March and June, 280,000 people saw their appointments for biometrics canceled. Now, as far as DACA is concerned, I mentioned it before, Trump administration was trying to get rid of DACA. It's the opposite with President Biden. He is going to order his cabinet to work to preserve DACA and to keep it in effect. And as I say, because of his new Immigration Act, the DACA people will be on the road to permanent residence, will be on the road to citizenship. So
Great. And I just want to remind people, now is the time to actually get connected with the firm to, get more information on DACA. It's something that you don't want to do yourself. So I would say to everyone tuning into this radio station, 93.5 FM, tuning in for immigration help, tuning in for personal injury accident help, call the firm, 844 PPID Law. You just heard the voice of Annakie. We're going to follow up with him after I get to Adam Handler, who is going to, we're switching from immigration to personal injury, if you don't mind, Alan. All right, and then we'll come back to you in a few. All right, we just wanted to get this in before we get to the top of the hour, because everyone on this station needs to know. It's not about the top of the hour spots. It's about the man who has proven himself to you, to the people, the man who have garnered $130 million. Be very careful. For construction accidents, you need exclusively Adam Handler. That's who you need for construction accidents. That's who you need for automobile accidents, slip and fall, bike accidents, bicycle accidents, you name it. You need one attorney, my people. And listen, people curse me all the time. People say negative things all the time. People say positive things all the time. But I'm going to say it again. I love money. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. I'm not even sorry. I love money. Because with money, ladies and gentlemen, if you get hurt in an accident and some dude rolls up at your door and gives you $500, and you tore up your leg. You still got a torn up leg. What is $500 going to do for you? What if you need to go back to the doctor in years to come? Can $500 help you? No. So you can call me stupid. You can call me silly because I said I love money. I love money for the power it has in helping you, in helping your family, in helping the less fortunate, and helping you when you get hurt. So don't you want the ultimate and exceptional attorney to fight for you, tooth and nail, to make sure you get the most money? That is what David Squeeze Annakie of the Link Up Media Group of companies is saying to you. And the only man that I know can do that, and I'm not brown nosing him. I've known him for 15 years. I don't need to do that. I am just telling you the truth. The only man is Adam Handler. No one else on this station. Just Adam Handler when it comes to accident, especially construction accident cases, especially automobile accident cases. I'm sorry, Adam, didn't mean to steal your thunder, man.
No, listen, you know, it can become confusing. It seems like these days people are getting it from all directions as to where they should turn when that disaster strikes, you know, whether it's a top of the hour spot or
PPID law. That's it. 844-774-3529. That's where they should turn.
Yeah, you got to kind of tune out all the noise and all the screaming and all the yelling and just go, you know, with somebody that's proven themselves, somebody that's personally proven themselves, you know, for nearly 2 decades fighting for the immigrant community and make sure that you get, you know, everything you're entitled to. The United States of America provides for one remedy and one remedy only if, God forbid, you're in an accident, and that's monetary compensation. That's how the civil system of justice works here in the United States with respect to injury law, monetary compensation. We fight, of course, to get you the maximum amount because you got one chance to get it right. There are no redos. You can never reopen a personal injury case. You know, you may think, yeah, you got this lawyer now and you get a settlement, and then a couple years later, you just reopen the case and get more money. It doesn't work like that. You got to make sure that you have the best possible attorney fighting for you and your family the first time around. And I say it all the time. Don't take my word for it. Don't take Squeeze's word for it. You know, take the words of those people who have come, unfortunately, before you that never expected themselves to be in that accident. And then all of a sudden disaster struck and they gave us a call and we helped them out. So if we could just talk about a true life success story for 2 minutes, that would be great before the top of the hour. This is a Queens accident. We haven't talked about this one in a while. It's a rear end accident, as you can see. And again, ladies and gentlemen watching listening right now on 93.5 FM, we thank you so much for tuning in. There's other things you could be listening to right now, but you're here with us. Go one step further. Check out the case handler on Instagram. Check out the case handler on Facebook. You'll be connected to our practice. You'll see exactly what we're talking about with your own eyes, you know, photographs, true life success stories, and of course, a lot of smiling faces when we hand them that big settlement check. But Squeeze, if you can read that quote for me. This was a husband and wife that were rear-ended one morning on their way to visit family. If you could read that quote for me, I'd appreciate it.
The team did extremely well. The case handler is #1 in my book. They are the best to deal with, and it's like you have a family with them. Mr. and Mrs. Robbie of Elmont, New York. The settlement was $130,000. Ladies and gentlemen, $130,000. Don't you want an attorney like this? That's the reason why you should call 844-774-3529. Accidents equal Adam Handler. Accidents synonymous with Adam Handler when it comes to an attorney. 844-PPID-LAW. Look at all these settlements on the page, thecasehandler.com. Go to his Instagram page, The Case Handler. Go to his Facebook page, The Case Handler. You will see what I'm talking about. This man has proven himself. There is no attorney on this station who can show you settlements like these consistently back to back. Only Adam Handler with the firm PPID. Adam.
Yeah, man, listen, it's just what we do and how we do it. We treat you like family, not a file. I'm a 3rd-generation attorney. And we are exceptional attorneys. We are Pollack, Isaac DeSico. I am your boy, your attorney, Adam Handler, the case handler. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. Check us out tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. sharp. And of course, if you can, Instagram, Facebook, check out the case handler. Happy to share what we do with you. We just wish you a wonderful day. Good things to come in, Squeeze. Good things to come in, that's for sure.
Gotcha. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the number is 844-774-3529. Notice I'm not yelling like Crazy Eddie. 844-774-3529. That's 844-PPID-LAW. Continue listening to us on Facebook. The Case Handler, David Squeeze Annakie, and PPID.
It's 10 o'clock.
There we go. All right. Gentlemen.
Smooth like a baby's butt.
It's great to be here, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, you know, okay, here's a quick question, gentlemen. Switching to immigration. Thank you so much, Adam Handler, on the personal injury side. Quick question here. Someone wants to know, when will the Muslim ban be lifted?
Wasn't it just lifted?
Yes,
It was, right?
yes,
Okay, so it as soon as the executive order is done, it was done.
Yep.
I guess that's what they're trying. So there's no time, that specific date. As soon as it was signed, it was lifted.
yeah, there's some things that have to be done by the State Department, but basically it's been lifted.
Yeah, they're pretty much trying to find out if they can travel right now.
I don't know if they can travel right now. That you have to check with the American consulate in Kingston and explain that, you know, you're a Muslim faith and you know the ban has been lifted. Is it okay to go in and get a visa now, or do you have to wait for a while?
Okay.
But if you don't have a visa, you're going to have to go in and apply for one. If you do have a visa, it's going to be a lot easier to get on the plane and come here.
Okay. How long does it take for a U.S. citizen to file for a spouse living overseas?
Okay. The idea is that there are two waiting times. The first waiting time is how long is it going to take USCIS to approve the petition for your wife? So the idea is, I would say maybe 6 months, 9 months. But once the petition's approved, it has to go through the National Visa Center, and they're going to take a few more months. So it might be a year to a year and a half from the time you as an American citizen file for your wife until she gets a visa to come here.
Okay. And here's someone down in Jamaica saying that they have a green card and they want to file for their daughter to come to the United States. All right.
Well, yes, you can do it. It depends on how old the daughter is, because it's a much quicker case if the daughter is under 21. Pretty quick. If the daughter
They
is
also said that they can become a citizen in a year. Is it quicker?
Is it quicker to become a citizen? Okay, the idea is this. Yes, it's quicker to become a citizen if the daughter is under 21.
Okay, all right.
Daughter's over 21, it's going to take a couple of years. And if the daughter, as a green card holder, it's pretty quick also. But once the daughter is over 21, it's going to take maybe 6 years until the daughter gets here.
Okay. Those are the questions I have for today, gentlemen. Nelson, you good over there?
I'm good. I'm just listening. I'm actually just listening. Listening to Alan Kay,
the boss, the general. You know. But once again, I want to remind everyone, we got a lot coming up for the PPID Law Forum. There's a link right there in the comment section, which is pinned. Click on that link. Register for the show, be a part of the show. Okay, you will get a wealth of information on different departments of the firm. All right. So once again, make sure you click on that link. Also, if you'd like to receive the newsletter on a daily, not a daily basis, but every month, at least 2 or 3 times a month, email news@ppid.com. That's news@ppid.com. That's news@ppid.com. You'll get a wealth of information, like I noted earlier, about what's coming up with the firm, about what's happening with immigration. All the news update that the General Alan E.K. Esquire has been giving will be in the newsletter. So if you missed it or you missed the show, you will actually get that in an email. And even more so, I'm going to be speaking with the marketing director over there, Zaina, and our marketing director on the Link Up Media side, Alyssa, to actually even put YouTube links of the shows in the newsletter. So this way you guys could actually watch, listen to the show, and even get some of your questions answered there. We implore you to share as much of this as you can with others who you think may need help when it comes to accident cases, when it comes to immigration, criminal defense, real estate law, family law, and much more. I am David Squeeze Annakie, and on behalf of the attorneys here, Nelson Madrid Esquire, Alan E.K. Esquire, the case handler, Adam Handler Esquire, thanks to them for doing personal injury and immigration today. Tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m., we'll do it all over again. And bring your questions, bring your friends, bring your family, and even tell your folks. Adam, you want to take us out?
Hey, my man, listen, we do things differently here at Pollack, Isaac DeSico. And I think if you're watching this right now, you know that. You wouldn't be wasting your time tuning in either on the radio or watching us live on Facebook, or maybe you found us by accident. Maybe you're just getting to know us. But the most important thing you guys can know is that we are out there. We're here to help. We want to help, and we will help. All you got to do is give us a call. And see the difference, see what exceptional practicing attorneys can do for you and do for your family. I'm Adam Handler. I am your case handler. We are Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. And thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow, as always, baby. All right?
Thank you so much. As we say, from where I come from in the BX, we say peace. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, PPID, full service law firm in the city, New York City, 844 PPID Law. 844-774-3529. Click on the link for the Eventbrite. Be a part of it. Join the conversation. February the 5th, 6 p.m. New York time, 93.5 FM, and also on Zoom. Thank you all so much. Have yourself an amazing Monday.